The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India gives a golden opportunity to all the CA students across the entire world. However, more than 90% of the CA students don't even use this opportunity and end up wasting it. It is a shame to tell that even in that 90%, more than 80% of the students are not even aware about this opportunity. Kanna, I am talking about paper presentation in CA student conferences. Before this, I had brought up a video about exposure in which I told you how can a CA student get very good exposure even without going to college, and one of the major reasons or examples that I had given you in there was about ICAI paper presentation. So hello Kanna, I am CA Prateek Bhadani, and in this video we are going to comprehensively discuss about ICAI paper presentation. So if you are a student who does not know about ICAI paper presentation, then this video is for you. Even if you know about paper presentation, then also this video is for you, because I am going to share some tips and tricks about paper presentation, and also I am going to share my personal experience. So in this video we are going to know about my experience of presenting papers in short. Then what is a conference, what is paper presentation, who can present a paper, what are the benefits to present a paper, because without benefits definitely you are not going to get motivated, no. Next, how to get the information about paper presentation, how to prepare for paper presentation, tips to get selected for paper presentation, example of my own paper, and then I will conclude the video. Firstly, let us begin about my experience. First and foremost, I want to share my inspiration to start this paper presentation journey. I badly wanted to go to Goa when I was a CA student, but like all the other students, my parents also never allowed me to go to Goa for a trip. That is why I was searching for ways to go to Goa, and one fine day I saw the ICAI website which had posted about the CA Students Conference in Goa. A light bulb blew up in my brain and I quickly applied for paper presentation in the Goa Students Conference. But unfortunately, I got rejected. Then later on, I applied for CA Students Conference in Jaipur, and there also I got rejected. I was very disappointed and devastated. After that, I contacted one of my seniors who had also presented papers, and I asked him about the tips to get selected, and I also took his paper to view what he is doing differently in his paper. I overcame my mistakes, and then I applied for paper presentation in Kolkata. So after my initial rejections, finally I got selected for Kolkata Student Conference, which was even more competitive than Jaipur Conference and Goa Conference. And when I had applied, the topic for which I had applied was one of the most competitive topics. It means what? So many other students had also applied for that particular topic, but I was selected to give the speech in the conference. And later on, when I gave the speech in the conference, I got the Best Paper Award. Then finally, I got some other benefits from the conference also, like networking, and I got one more major benefit because of which I am interacting today with you. That was the birth from the CA Student Conference only. That also I am going to share in this video in the later part. Then I had applied for Coimbatore Conference because my idea was simple. As a CA student, I wanted to experience everything that the institute offers. Hence, I wanted to go and present a paper in one outstation conference, and I wanted to present a paper in my own city. Hence, for outstation, I had presented a paper in Kolkata, and then I presented a paper in my own city, that is Coimbatore, on a technical topic of law. Later on, I had also attended Chennai conference, but there I did not present paper, but I took part in cultural program where I took part in singing, in drama, in ramp walk also. There was a fashion show of CA students where formally some models had come and trained us how to do ramp walk, and then I had volunteered in that CA student conference. So all in all, I will definitely say that paper presentation was an amazing journey and it was a core memory of my CA student life. Now, what is this conference? Conference is a 2-day event which is organized by branches of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. It is similar to a college fest. Okay, so ICAI has student conferences which is a 2-day program. The institute charges a nominal entry fees from the participants. It is generally 300 to 600 or maybe maximum 1000 rupees. Mostly it is 500 rupees per student as the entry fee. But this entry fee is a very nominal amount, because in that entry fee you are able to have food for the entire 2 days. You are given some return gift also by ICAI. Hence this entry fee is just to motivate you that I have paid some money, hence definitely I should go and attend the conference. What are the advantages of attending the conference? The student get knowledge from the conference, that is definitely there. Then networking, you can connect with similar CA students who are of like mind and you can make some friends. Then you can also have some fun. Sir, what are the types of CA student conferences? The biggest conference is the international conference. Then there is a national conference, then mega conference or regional conference, and then there are state level conferences. In all these conferences, except state level, everyone from India can apply in the conference for paper presentation. But for state level conferences, only the student of the respective state can apply for the paper presentation. Then there are papers. Papers means what? Papers means what? Papers means speeches by CA students only. Okay, from experts also, but majorly CA students are the people who are giving speeches in the CA student conference. So CA student conference, the organizing team is also mostly students, the speakers are also mostly students, and the participants are definitely students. And in some conferences there are cultural programs also. Now, what is this paper presentation? See Kanna, this CA student conference will be there, no? It will be divided into sessions. One session will have 3 to 4 topics or 3 to 4 speeches. One session will have a common theme. For example, one session will be about direct taxation. One session will be about auditing. One session may be about artificial intelligence. One session might be about entrepreneurship. So like that, different sessions will be there. And in that session, for example, if direct tax is a session, there will be different topics. For example, TDS related provisions in direct tax. Okay. Then double tax avoidance treaty in direct tax. Like that, different topics will be there. So these topics will be released upfront itself by the particular branch. So when the student comes to know about this topic, then the student has to prepare a 1500 word essay and submit to that particular branch. After submitting the 1500 word essay, if the student is selected, then the student should go in the CA student conference and deliver a 15 to 20 minute speech in the particular conference along with PPT, PowerPoint presentation. Okay. Generally in the audience there are 500 to 2000 students. In a small city also there will be at least 500 students, and in a city like Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, etc., there might be up to even 2000 or sometimes even more than 2000 students. In these 3 to 4 topics also, no Kanna, there will be one person who is an expert in that particular field. He will be also sitting on the stage and he will be observing and noting the points which is delivered by the students. At the end of the session, the subject matter expert will come to the stage and tell the review about all the students' speeches, and then he will also select a best paper award amongst those 3 to 4 students. So even I was one of the students in the Kolkata conference to win the best paper award. Next, sir, who can present papers? Karna, only articled assistants. That is, if you are a CA student who has joined articleship and articleship is not yet over, then you can apply for papers. and in that also there is a limit that you can present maximum 2 papers in a financial year. More than that you are not allowed to present, because other students should also get a chance, correct? Next. So now comes the very important question. Why to present paper? Why to present paper? Number 1. In your articleship, you are not marked absent when you are going to another city and presenting a paper. You get OD in your articleship. It is not counted as a leave. That is point number 1. Second, if you get selected for a paper no karna, you just have to deliver a 15 to 20 minute speech. That's it. But for that, you will be sponsored to and fro travel tickets, okay, up to second class AC train by ICAI. And shall I tell you one secret? When I went to Kolkata, when I got selected for the paper, I got to know only a few days before only a few days before the conference, and at that time there was no train available, and hence I had booked flight tickets to go to Kolkata from my city Coimbatore. Later on, I got the reimbursement for flight tickets also, because the ICAI team was so understanding. When I told them that I did not have train tickets, that is why I travelled by flight, they sponsored my flight ticket also. Then hotel accommodation is also given by ICAI, and apart from this also, either ICAI will give you food for all the 3 times, or instead of that they will give you an allowance of 1500 rupees per day for maximum 5 days. This was during my time. Please correct me if I am wrong in the comment section. If anyone knows about paper presentation and if I am making any mistake in my video, please correct me if I am wrong. Next, you can go and make friends and also develop a network in paper presentation, because today also when I presented papers, I am in touch with the other students who had also presented papers. So now I have fellow CA students who are my friends in Rourkela, in Kolkata, in Punjab, in Delhi, in Hyderabad, in Visakhapatnam, etc. So now also professionally, if there is any work which involves me to go to that particular city, or if I want to outsource some work in that particular city, I can definitely call them and I can share my work with them. They can also share their work with me. Like that, we can also develop a present professional relationship. Definitely we get to explore a new city. So I got to roam around Kolkata with my new set of friends. And very important, we get respect and recognition. In the paper presentation, when you go in a blazer suited up and present a paper, you look a class apart from all the other students, and all the other students will give you respect that you have gathered the courage to come on stage and speak up like an expert on a particular topic. Okay, so definitely respect is there, and also future opportunities. Now let me tell you about me. When I went to Kolkata and presented the paper, I won the best paper award, and I posted this on Facebook. At that time, another faculty in the academy in which I was learning had also seen my post that I had won the best paper award, and he came to know that I am a good speaker. After that, when I became a chartered accountant, in that academy there was a vacancy for the direct tax faculty. He recommended that I should join as a faculty in that academy, and like that only my teaching journey started. Hence, had I not prepared and presented the paper, there would not have been that recommendation. If there was no recommendation, I would not have started teaching DT. You get my point? That is why I tell everyone that whatever opportunities you are getting, please Kanna, you utilize them. Who knows what opportunity may even lead to a career path in future, and how much benefit it will give to you. Okay. I am talking about Best Academy in Coimbatore. So I started from Best Academy teaching. Sir, why are you not a part of Best Academy now? Long story, some other day. How to get information. Number 1, the ICAI releases student journal. In this you will get to know about paper presentation. Then if you are following social media of the respective branches. Respective branches means not the branch account karna. I am talking about the CASA accounts. CASA. CASA means what? CA Student Association. CA Student Association. And there are different CA Student Association. For example, in southern region, the CA Student Association will be called SICASA. South India CA Student Association. Okay. So this SICASA is there, no? It will have social media handles. For example, Instagram. There will be Instagram page of, let's say, Coimbatore SICASA or Chennai SICASA. So wherever you are interested to present, you go and follow their social media handles. So you will get upfront knowledge, quick knowledge. Then there is a website called bosactivities.icai.org. You will already have a login ID and password. Just go to this website, you log in, and there you will see the list of all the future conferences and how to apply for paper presentation. Next, sir, how to prepare? So first and foremost, select your topic. Select your topic. After selection of topic, gather all the resources possible. ICAI study material, author books, whichever you can gather, then articles from the internet. Study all the blog posts from the internet. Ask your friends, ask your seniors. So many sources are there. From all those sources, whatever information you can collect, first you collect that information and then try to assemble that information and put it in your own words. It should not be plagiarized. The content should not be copied. Okay. So put it in your own words in a 1500 word essay. Okay. Then sometimes to apply for a paper, you also have to submit a video. In such case, you have to prepare that video also. Video of yourself speaking in that particular video of 5 to 10 minutes, whatever is required by that particular branch. Next, prepare a profile of yourself. Prepare a profile. Means what is your name, where are you doing articleship, what is your SRO number, what is your address, what is your contact detail, etc. along with your photograph. Then within the time frame of that particular branch, you have to send that paper, and then there will be a selection process where all the papers will be collected, and one by one a team will go through and select the best papers. Those students will get an email from that branch that you are selected. Hence, if you approve, then we will make arrangements so that you can come and present your papers in that particular branch. Now, tips to get selected. This is also very important and interesting also. Number 1, presentation. Karna, your content is definitely important, but along with that, presentation is also important. So in the Word document, make sure you have professional header, footer, you have some copyright free images wherever you feel that images will suit the content that you are delivering, and then you should see that all the paragraphs are properly aligned. Okay. Then if you want to increase your chances of getting selected, then choose a topic which might not have competition. So if there is a very simple topic, then there is high chance that many students will be applying for that particular paper. But if there is a rare or a very difficult topic, then few students will apply. So gather the courage to go for that particular topic, you prepare and send your paper. If your paper is rejected, and if you know that your paper is rejected, and if you are able to contact the people in that institute, then you can contact them and try to know if there are some other topics for which might be that papers have not come for selection in that particular branch. So you can ask if they have not received any papers for a particular topic, you can then prepare for that topic and apply in the branch later on. So like that, you might increase your chance of selection. Then the content of the essay should not be plagiarized or familiar. Okay. So don't completely use artificial intelligence, use your own words. Okay. Try to put your own touch. What is your point of view in that particular topic? Even if it is technical, let it not be completely bookish. Okay, it should not be that if you are reading tedious chapter in institute study material, similarly the content is there in your paper, then what difference are you delivering? So try to make it a little bit different where you give your own touch. Okay. Next, and when it comes to video no karna, present yourself properly. Have a nice shirt, formal shirt, wear formals in the particular video. Have a simple and plain background, and if possible, your audio should also be proper. So the surrounding noises should not be there of traffic, etc. And one more pro tip, that if you have achieved something, for example, if you have maybe gotten a best paper award in the CA examination, or if you have already presented in a CA student conference, or if you have won in elocution or quiz contest or maybe national talent hunt, so you can tell it in your introduction itself. So for example, my name is Prateek Bhadani and I belong to Coimbatore, doing my articleship in so and so. I have already presented papers in this particular conference and won the best paper award, and here I am going to speak about the topic dash dash dash. You get my point? So that will increase your chances of getting selected, because the branch feels that if you have already presented papers, or if you are a good speaker, then they will mostly select you, because if they select you, then their conference is going to be successful. Fine. Next, example of my own paper. So I had sent a paper to Kolkata for which I won Best Paper Award. I made the topic "Why me" is not the question but the answer, and I am attaching that paper in the description box below. You can go click on the link, download my paper and see how I had presented for my paper, and I hope that helps you to know about paper presentation better. And lastly, I would like to say that this is one of the best opportunity of good exposure given by ICAI. So grab this with both hands. Who knows what experience you are going to get, what different types of people you are going to meet, and what the future lies for you. Maybe something is connected, because only one path leads to another. So I wish you all the best. I hope that this video motivates you and gives you courage to present papers in ICAI. If so, please let me know in the comment section. If I have made any mistake, then also please let me know in the comment section. And what are your views and opinion, that also let me know in the comment section. If you found this useful, send this to your friend also who really wants to motivate himself or herself and come up in life and take up these type of challenges and opportunities. So see you in the next video, Kana. Till then, take care. Bye bye.